Hi, I'm Sean, and I'm Speed Society's 50th giveaway winner.
My Jeep doesn't run like this at all.
Why don't you open the door and hop on in there?
Oh my God. Thank you so much.
Congratulations.
Thank you. That was like one of the best cars I've ever driven in my life.
What's going on, guys? I'm Brian.
Sean.
Sean?
Nice to
Sean,
meet
so
you.
you're the big winner?
Yeah.
Awesome. All right. You ready? Woo. What do you think?
I don't know what to say. I mean, it's beautiful. I mean, it was way better looking. The color was way more vibrant than it was on, like, you know, your guys' Instagram post. The car looked way cooler. I've seen it before, but for some reason, like looking at it in this color, in the light in front of me, it just looked so much better than I could have imagined.
When they opened up the garage and I saw that car, I was shocked. I mean, it's just absolutely, it's stunning. The color just absolutely makes that car pop.
Why don't you open the door and hop on in there? Would you throw your foot on the brake and hit the engine start button? And why don't you hit that exhaust button over there on the side? Car is warm if you want to give it a couple of little revs.
Oh my God. Yeah, this is crazy.
What do you guys think?
He's gonna get a ticket for sure.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
It's my dream car since the 8th grade. I'm not like a huge car guy, but I saw Kelly Oubre, you know, the basketball player, he had this car. Saw it on Instagram, I thought it was sick. Wanted it ever since, and
He's been obsessed with this thing for probably 2 months straight before that call came in. Honestly, he deserved it. If anybody deserved to win it, it was him. It couldn't have happened to a nicer guy, and super excited. Yeah. Super excited.
it's awesome. Thank you guys so much.
Amazing. Cool. Do you want to kill it, and I'll kind of go through the whole car and everything with you. Come over here and check this thing out.
I mean, they'll probably know this better than I do.
So you got your handmade V8 twin turbo. It's a hot V. Your twin turbos are right there in the center. That is the gentleman that built this engine by hand. Super, super clean, amazing front engine car. But this was the lap record holder at the Nürburgring when this car was released. And they built this car specifically to set that world record. And it held it for a few years before the Lamborghini SVJ took that over. So, it's yours.
That's crazy.
Has it set in yet?
God. I mean, no, not really. I didn't know what to expect, but this car looks so much better in person.
So if you just tap the button just for accessory, this knob right here, I would suggest not touching this at all until you are on the track. It's extremely aggressive. You will lose the rear end badly. So just any street driving or any fun spirited driving, we're not trying to be heroes. We're not trying to, you know. So that's the traction control knob itself. All right. So all of these buttons and knobs here, I'll kind of go through this. So this is going to be your suspension setting button. Okay. So it's in comfort right now. You'll see there's sport, and you'll see up here that this pops up. It's your dynamic select. Okay. So inside of here, you're going to be able to see what changes, right? So now we're going to be in Sport Plus, and then we're in Track. Okay, so that's how you set all of your dynamic driving selectors, is through this switch here. And you could also do it here on this knob. So you could switch on this knob as well. This is going to be your suspension settings itself. So it's on Comfort, Sport, Sport Plus. Okay. So what is great about this is that you can set your transmission tuning and your suspension tuning separate from your actual suspension, if that makes sense. So if you wanted to have fast shifting and the most power, you could have this on Sport Plus, but you could still have the suspension on Comfort.
Yeah.
Okay. Traction control, that's fully off. This is just how you adjust the traction control. That's fully off. Here is going to be your exhaust. So when you start the car, in normal, comfort mode, if you want to like save gas mileage or you want to just, cruise and not be banging against redline, you can also hit this button and still make the exhaust loud with the valves, but you're still in like a comfort mode, if that makes sense. This is a air dam. It's a splitter. It's an air-filled bladder that you hold this down and it will extend the nose out even further, and then it will retract. So realistically, that is just for top speed on the track. All right, this is going to be your auto start and stop, right? And then just your sound. Okay, so standard cup holder, all of your regular kind of amenities, but like I mentioned, you're gonna have the same elements here on the steering wheel where you can effectively change all of your settings, and over there as well. Now, the only button I didn't go through was this. So this is your drive mode. So you're gonna have your regular drive mode, which is just automatic, and then you're gonna have your manual drive mode. So they've kept it extremely simple.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they've kept it super simple, so it's just really, a hardcore track car for the streets. Any questions on this?
No, not right now. So it's like, I can't really think right now.
That's a lot, right?
Yeah, no. No questions right now.
Okay.
I'm
Awesome.
sure I'll figure it out. Yeah.
Awesome.
I do
Cool.
have
Well, there's a little button for the trunk over there on the side. If you want to hit that, I'll pop the trunk. You can check that out. So there's your little toolkit, but there is a ton of room back here, which is surprising. So that's going to be your strut brace, all carbon fiber strut brace for the rear end. But other than that, you literally can use this luggage, golf clubs, you name it.
That is more room than I thought there would be.
That's one thing that's interesting about this car is, it's so incredibly capable on the track. But they really made it so it's a fully compliant daily driver. I mean, you can easily drive this every day.
Yeah.
You about ready to go for your first drive?
Yeah.
Yeah? What would you say is the fastest car that you've driven? So stuff like this, you just kind of slow down, take it easy over.
Yeah. Fastest car I've driven would probably be a Targa.
A Porsche Targa?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is substantially faster.
Yeah, this is like 260 horsepower higher.
Yeah. So this is, again, just to be fully transparent with you, this car is a lot to handle. It's easy to drive and easy to handle, but if you push it, again, we always say, like, just don't try to be a hero.
Yeah.
You're impressing nobody if you're crashing and hurting yourself or other people, right?
Yeah.
So it's a car that you just take your time with, get used to it over, a few months, build up, your skill set with the car and your comfort level with the car. One thing also is that it is fully rear-wheel drive. It's a massive torque monster. So you want to make sure that if it's parked for a while and you go out, even if you stop for dinner and it's sitting for 2 hours and you go out and you slightly punch it, the tires are going to be cold. These are Cup 2 racing tires. Yeah. So they'll be cold and you'll spin out and you'll crash. So you just always make sure that you are driving it for a while, you warm the tires up, anything like that before you actually hit it or punch it.
Yeah. Oh my God. I mean, you're obviously a really good driver.
See how hard and how fast it pulls, and it just keeps going and going and going and going. It's pretty amazing. One thing that, again, this, you know, these are race brakes, race everything. So, to show you what that feels like. You can go through the windshield that way.
The braking was what really stood out to me. I felt like I was able to just jam down on the brakes and the car would still come to like a very smooth stop. The acceleration is also freakishly fast. Nothing like, I drive a Jeep Wrangler right now, so it's gonna take some time to get used to. Oh my God.
So what do you think?
I mean, it sounds great, it's fast. Feels safe. I don't know if that's because you're driving or it's the car. But damn, I don't.
How does it feel like this is yours? This is yours.
It's kind of hard to believe. I mean, yeah. It's really cool.
Hop on in.
So smooth, so stable. Love that it's like flat, like low to the ground. My Jeep doesn't run like this at all.
It's a whole different world, my friend.
Oh my God, my Jeep barely gets up to like 7. The car just drove so incredibly well. To really witness like what it's capable of doing is so crazy.
So?
That was so nice.
What do you think?
That was like one of the best cars I've ever driven in my life.
Now for the fun stuff, for all the formalities. So, first I'm gonna have you, it's gonna be signing your bill of sale.
Thank you. I just want to say this whole experience is amazing and it's something that I'm going to remember and cherish for the rest of my life. And all I did was buy a t-shirt and some tickets. So if you guys want this type of experience, make sure to enter. If it's possible for me, it's possible for anybody. So yeah.
No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited. See official rules for details.